and I want to talk about the best young player in the NBA. JWill, let's talk about Ja Morant, his Grizzlies, taking on Golden State last night, and look at him flying high on the lob pass from Williams.
Greeny, I am willing to say it this year, Ja Morant is the most entertaining player in the NBA.
Take a look at the no-look lob.
I mean, 6'1", 6'2", 40-plus inch vertical, relentless, fearless, can attack you in transition, and this is what they do. They got 26 points last night off turnovers from Golden State.
Yeah, they're 15 games over 500, everybody, and they're playing the best team in the NBA last night. And look at Ja Morant taking care of business. This is late in a close game. That one was with a 5-point lead late, and then look at him here, taking it strong. Watch the left hand. Morant, 29 points, 8 assists. Grizzlies have won 10 straight. They knock off Golden State last night, and Ja Morant is spectacular.
Big game, 10 of them things. Stop playing with us, man. Put some respect on our name.
Well, let's put some respect on his name. JWill here, obviously, every weekday morning, ESPN Radio, coast to coast. I said earlier here, I think John Morant's name is we're going to have to start tiptoeing towards putting it in the MVP.
It is an MVP conversation,
right?
It is. Like, look, I'm not saying he's top 3. I'm not even saying he's top 5, but he's in that top 7, 8 range. I think right now with the way Giannis, Jokic, you talk about DeMar DeRozan, KD, Steph, these guys are ahead of him. But what he's doing this year has been spectacular, and there's been constant improvement. I will say this, Greeny. When you talk about in the 3rd year for Stephen Curry, John Morant is way above pace, way ahead of pace. I mean, the guy is averaging 26 points per game, shooting a percentage better from the three-point line, and he's relentless, he's fearless, and he's leading one of the best defensive teams in the league.
During this 10-game win streak, he's actually shooting over 50%. He's shooting 42%, I think it is, from 3. I had the stat earlier in the show. I don't have it in front of me, but he's just been that kind of good. I think he's actually, when you consider where this team is, if he was doing this in the place that DeMar DeRozan is doing it in Chicago or in a lot of other places, I think people would be talking about him a whole lot more.
Small market. And last night, a good win against the Warriors team with no Draymond Green, but also vice versa. Memphis didn't have Steven Adams. They didn't have Dillon Brooks. They weren't a complete team either. But you think about the way this team plays with Melton, Bane, the way they defend, the way they pressure the ball. Williams, great wing pressure. Look, Taylor Jenkins right now, in my opinion, I know Billy Donovan, I know J.B. Bickerstaff with the Cleveland Cavs are in this conversation, but he's up for Coach of the Year with where he had this team last year, getting in the play-in game, beating the Warriors, compared to being 4th in the West right now.
This is a team that you need to be paying attention to. If you were a basketball fan, even a peripheral fan, you need to be paying attention to that team in general and that young superstar in particular. In the meantime, quickly while I have you, Klay Thompson makes his return, super emotional the other night. Great to see him back. Second game yesterday, clearly still finding his way. 5 of 13 from the floor, I think, were the numbers. What'd you think?
I think he looks incredible.
Yeah.
Greeny, 941 days off. A torn ACL on one leg, and then a torn Achilles on the other, right? Ruptured Achilles. I don't think people understand how hard that is to come back. And when I see him play defensively, laterally, he's just as quick as he was before. He doesn't seem hesitant with the way he moves. He was making shots, fadeaways. These are regular Klay Thompson shots. It's going to be scary to see where he is if they can load manage him properly in a month or two now when this team is completely healthy. It's scary for the rest of the league.
Yes, I'll add to what you said. I don't think any NBA player has ever come back from what he's trying to come back from when you consider the 2 incredibly significant injuries coming back-to-back like that. Big night that we have coming up on ESPN tonight, by the way, including the 2 best teams in the East, Bulls, Nets. I know we weren't planning this, but I have an extra minute. Bulls, Nets, who do you like tonight, and how big is this game for those 2 teams?
It's massive. And look, the Bulls are the team to beat in the East right now. They are. And I know that Kyrie's playing road games. We get a chance to see him on the road against Chicago. But the way that DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine are playing with Lonzo Ball, the way they defend Alex Caruso, we'll see if he comes back off health and safety protocol. But look, this team is also missing Patrick Williams. He got hurt 5 games into the season.
Yeah.
They are playing the best basketball right now in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.